Hello, I am Pramod Pandey, Professor of Linguistics at the Center for Linguistics, School of Language, Literature and Culture Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University. I wish to introduce the subject phonological analysis to you. What is phonological analysis? Phonological analysis is a subject that enables the students, that is you, to be an adept in analyzing phonological data. It's a part of linguistic theory. Most of the work that we'll be doing involves both analysis and theory. We will be acquainting ourselves with the phonological theories that are used for analyzing phonological data of different sorts. Ideally, an introduction to phonological analysis should be after an introduction to phonetics. If you already have done phonetics, then it will be easier for you to do phonological analysis. However, even for those of you who have not done a course on introduction to phonetics, we have a few modules which introduce phonetics that is going to be used in our course. In the modules on phonological analysis proper, we follow the general development of phonological theory from structural phonology to the latest optimality theory. Our focus in this course is first to introduce ourselves to the different theories of phonology that are in current use. We will follow the general historical progression of phonological theory from structural phonology to the present optimality theory. The shift from structural phonology to generative phonology. Within generative phonology, there are sub-theories such as metrical phonology and lexical phonology and prosodic phonology. What we propose to do is to first of all to take you inside these various sub-theories and show how these theories work on different types of data. What do we mean by this? There are different types of phonological phenomena such as prosodic phenomena like stress, tone, intonation. There is a certain sub-theory of generative phonology known as prosodic phonology that is especially suited to investigate these kinds of phenomena, which are also known as prosodic phenomena, prosodic processes. Similarly, there are phenomena which deal with organizing phonological rules. If you have phonological rules in the grammar, then are they organized in relation to each other? If so, then how is it done? What are the basic principles of the organization of phonological theory? So how do we go about it in this course? As I said, we'll begin with an introduction to phonetics, and then we'll move on to one of the earliest and important areas of phonological analysis known as phonemic analysis. It is still in use today, although theoretically there have been other theories which have come to take its place, such as generative phonology and optimality theory, as we said. The shift from structural phonology to generative phonology is essentially a shift from description of a language, of its phonological structure, to an explanation of the knowledge of sounds within a grammar. When we move from description of phonological structure of a language to the explanation of the phonological structure of a language, we have to be familiar with some of the important scientific principles of investigation, of analysis, of validation. Introducing ourselves to generative phonology also involves us to be familiar with generative grammar as a whole. Phonology is a part of generative grammar. The developments in generative grammar in general also relate to phonological analysis, and developments in phonological theory have a bearing on the development in linguistics in general. There are many basic concepts and notions of phonology that have been incorporated in other components of grammar. One of the important aspects of phonology, especially the analysis of the phonological structure of languages, is that it is applicable in all other domains that that we are concerned with, such as applied linguistics, sociolinguistics, computational linguistics, psycholinguistics. In all these areas, one of the main important components is phonology. If you want to go deep into, let's say, computational linguistics, or into language acquisition, or into sociolinguistics, you will find that phonology is one of the main areas. Thus, an expertise in phonological analysis enables you also to address issues of importance in the allied areas apart from the phonological theory area in itself. There are other areas that come to my mind, such as second language acquisition, language teaching, writing systems, etc. In all these areas, phonology is relevant, and a good understanding of phonological analysis and an experience with phonological analysis that we hope that the present course will give will enable you to also address questions in these other areas of linguistics. Now, how best do we approach this subject? I suggest that you take a look at all the references that are given at the end of the modules. You should Google for different concepts and terms that you come across. You should also come up with problems in your own languages. We will try to take up data from different languages, especially Indian languages. I hope that at the end of this course, you will be able to do some phonological analysis of a language that you are familiar with, that you are interested in. One of the suggestions that I would like to make strongly is that go to a language which has not been well described. Apply your understanding of phonological analysis and describe the language. That will not only lead for you to be able to familiar with the phonological analysis, but also to contribute something for a longer time. I wish you good luck with the present course, and I hope you will, at the end of this course, be able to understand the issues and problems in phonology and to apply your knowledge of phonological theories to data of different types. Thank you.